Radio. Good day, how you going? We are looking at Australian trucking again, and hear me out. We've done a lot of these, and they're always awesome. They do really well. Actually, we just covered this topic recently, and we're going to be looking at it from a slightly different point of view. I think this is going to be actually really, really cool. This has to do with B doubles in Australia. Now, Australia has some really big trucks and big cargo situation. And if we actually go here, I suggest watching this if you didn't. This is an overhead view, like drone footage right here of this video. It did go viral, so you guys are awesome for that. And this was a skilled Aussie truckie backing up a B double into, this happened to be a Kohl's store or warehouse or whatever. And they backed it in pretty smoothly. It was very impressive, and that's not easy at all. And we're going to be looking at that kind of action a little more in depth. So I think this should be really interesting for anyone that's into trucks. You know, trucking videos are some of my favorites. And as always, shout out to all the truckers out there. You know, they really do keep this world turning. It is one of the most important things, and it's a lot more involved than I think people realize. This comes to us from a channel called the Terry1818. It will be linked in the description down below. We're going to cut through this video, so if you want to watch the whole thing, definitely use that link and definitely browse their channel. Here we go. Let's do it. Love the sounds of this thing already. As you can see, there's a front trailer, there's the rear, 3 axles on the rear, possibly 3 or 2 on the front one. I'm gonna turn it all the way up. Oh, it is all the way up. So not the loudest audio, but we can still hear it. This truck is, I can't see the whole truck, but I'm assuming it's a beast. Most Aussie trucks are. There's a Woolworths truck, and it is a cab over too. Also some cool Toyota Land Cruiser right there. So as you see, first turn onto a traffic road. Now this shouldn't be terribly hard, but it is cool to see. Oh, it is 3 axles on the front one. Look at that. Truck is way over here, and it is actually kind of crazy for someone that doesn't do this for a living. You know, these B doubles like this is not common at all in the U.S. You know, I'm not like an expert on all the different regulations and types, even if they're rare, but I'm pretty sure I really never see these. It's very rare to see B doubles, and especially this long of an assessment. Usually it's just a standard one trailer, and of course the semi-truck itself, and that trailer usually being topped out at 53 foot. So yeah, this is way back there, even though he took it nice and wide as he should. Still, it's crazy, right? But that was beautiful. That engine sounds amazing. Sounds like a proper manual transmission as well. So major props to this guy. What a rig to be driving around, man. I guess I'm fascinated by these because playing like truck sims and just, you know, knowing driving from any perspective, I guess, like, you know, I've never driven a semi-truck, but I have towed trailers in pickup trucks before. Granted, I know it's not the same, but you still at least have tiny experience in towing something and knowing how a trailer behaves and reacts versus the vehicle you're in. So I can relate vaguely on that point. And singular trailer is a different story when we're talking about 2 double trailers. That just makes it way harder and way more involved. So that's why I'm fascinated by these, because I know that this is a learning curve and much more difficult and different techniques versus a single trailer. This is just that much harder. Okay, you see some highway action here. Coming real close to the guardrails, using all of the road. That is crazy, man. Oh my God, they're going across a bridge. Look at this. Whoa, that is freaky when it's that close. Damn. Gotta stay hydrated. I'm sorry, it's so hot and humid lately. This spring. Wow, look at that. That's what I'm saying. Constantly on the edge of your seat. You gotta be real smooth and not get nervous a lot when you're a truck driver. Because, man, there's just lots of mini scenarios you gotta make sure you're clear through. But this guy is doing solid as far as I can see. Okay, so now it looks like we're possibly at a drop-off location. Maybe it's at a Woolworths, it looks like. So coincidentally, we are at another supermarket drop-off. Okay, so he's itching in frontwards. The front of the truck is going in somewhere. Maybe he's going to back up. Oh no, he's actually going in this this door. What the heck? Oh, perhaps this is like a front load. They can pull through, and then I see. And then there's an elevated platform where forklifts or whatever can come unload these trailers from the side. Now, of course, we do have that. It's a lot less common here, but we do have that, I believe so. But I've never dealt with something like this. Remember, I've never been in the trucking side directly. I've never been a truck driver, so I would never take credit for being one of those. But I have dealt with trucks. So my experience with this would be, of course, I have been a licensed forklift operator throughout my whole 20s, basically. I was a licensed fork truck operator for, I believe, 8 or 9 years. And yeah, we always, I worked for an automotive assembly plant, Chrysler to be exact. And I used to, unload trailers, big body shop parts from the rear right here. So, of course, they would back up to the dock on the outside, I from the inside, lower the dock plate, get the truck and the dock married together, right? So I can go in through the back of the trailer here and, of course, unload out that way, the actual body shop. So that's what I've dealt with. I've never dealt with these side curtain type of trailers, so that's kind of interesting. I mean, I suppose it's easier for the truck driver. They kind of get it lined up and then just pull straight in. Especially with dealing with B doubles. That's not bad. And I totally realize something. You guys are probably laughing. Look, a lot of YouTubers would cut that stuff out, make everything look perfect. I'm keeping it real with you. I just realized something. That's how you have to unload this trailer, because it's actually in the middle. The truck's here. You have the rear trailer back there. You obviously can't back up the second trailer up to a dock door because it's sandwiched between the truck and the trailer behind it. And now I get it. That trailer has to be unloaded sideways, as you can see, that soft canvas siding it has. That makes sense. Then I'm assuming the rear trailer is actually what you have to back up to a dock, like I was saying. Of course, I've only dealt with single trailers. So now I'm realizing that. I am totally admitting my mistake in judgment there. Now, perhaps that rear trailer can be unloaded through the side as well, but I feel like they're going to back it up somewhere. All right, now this is forwarding in the video again. We've skipped around. This does look like indeed he is going to have to line this thing up, a double. He's going to have to line that rear trailer up into a dock. And even so, even if it's a side load and unload, he's still going to have to line it up and back it in. So either way, it's actually, that's even more hard than lining it up versus a dock like this right here. If he has to go into that indoor one, that's even harder, I would actually imagine. So this is where the magic is, right here. This is what we're here for. This is crazy, man. I would be confident I could learn backing up a single trailer into one of these pretty confidently, like pretty quickly. I'm not one of those that thinks like a macho man, like, oh yeah, I can do anything. Like, I'm not like that. But I am confident I could do that pretty well. But doing 2, this just looks so difficult. It's just so much different. The way they want to swing out and then they kind of just go and kind of no point of no return type stuff. He's already had to correct once, which is totally normal, I'm sure. He's doing way better than I ever could. Look at how sharp he's going here. Turning that one to actually get this one to straighten out here. Oh my God, he's actually got it. In basically the second try. Oh, that is spectacular. He's making a micro adjustment here. Totally normal. Totally legit. Wow. Okay, right there, he should probably be good. He's got it all straight now, which is hard to believe. It's so disorienting for like a standard person that has no experience, because he's got to turn the wheel on the truck to make the middle trailer go one way to actually make the rear trailer go another way. It's kind of mind-bending if it's not something you've done on a normal basis. I always say with these videos, for people that aren't into trucking, that's fine, but for you to understand the weight of how much skill is involved with this, you just can't grab someone from the sidewalk and say, hey, you have 2 tries to get this backed in. They're not gonna get it. Right? I mean, this is a skill, man. It's crazy. Look at that. Wow. Bravo. Damn. These B doubles, man. In Australia especially. This was, I'd say, I mean, I don't know. I'm not a truck driver, but I would say this looked like a relatively moderate to easy drop. Looked like it had quite a lot of room, and he didn't have a lot of weird, pesky obstacles in the way. So I feel like this was a pretty good scenario, but still, any scenario with a B double with 2 trailers, just to me, personally, sounds like it would be a pain in the ass, man. You know, like... 2 is harder than 1 when it comes to these trailers, I feel like. So this is really, really cool. That other video we saw very recently was very cool. That was basically an overhead view of something similar. And that one did really well. And I got so many awesome comments. So again, shout out to all the truck drivers out there, and any B double action and unique trailers and huge cargo transport and stuff. It's just ultra fascinating to me. I don't know why. There's just something about it. It's fun. It's educational. It's somewhat therapeutic for some reason. I really enjoy it. This was no different. This was cool. We had a great view of this thing. I really got to see how he was working the truck to affect that front trailer to, of course, in turn, ultimately navigate that rear trailer. Driving it through traffic and through, you know, next to these bridges and all these things is hard enough. But then when you get there, you got to back this thing in. It's crazy, man. That was really cool. So I can't wait to see it in the comments. I really appreciate all your awesome suggestions lately. Please keep them up. And, of course, I appreciate you watching. We also, from all of us, we appreciate truck drivers as well. Make sure to always give them room on the road, respect them, drive safe, whoever you are. And I guess that's about it for this one. I hope you guys had a great weekend. My name is Ian. You're watching IWrocker. Until next time, y'all. Catch you later.